that year. For 16 days, 2 collaborators lived with me at my summer St. camp located at the Art Life Institute in Kingston, New York. The curator of the new museum, Marcia Tucker, provided me with a room they painted red. It was at the back of the museum facing Mercer Street. I came to that room once a month for that year, and for 7 hours each visit, I performed art life counseling, tarot, and palm reading with museum visitors. Actually, my name is Esther Neff. Please make believe that we are now singing a song of appreciation to our ovaries and testes.
Can you imagine that I am Linda Mary Montano's double? Thank you. I represent the second chakra, the second gland, the pancreas. Dr. Mishra taught me about the chakras. On December 18th, 1985, till December 8th, 1986, everything I wore was the color orange. Shoes, coats, all clothing for the entire year. Daily, I stayed in a room painted orange, 3 hours. Daily, I listened to the note C, 7 hours, using an oscillator. I intended to make friends with security, money, and my pancreas. My guide for that year was Teresa of Avila. I talked with a Spanish accent with everyone but my family. And I only made 1 chakra drawing that year. For 16 days, 2 collaborators lived with me in my summer St. camp located at the Art Life Institute in Kingston, New York. The curator of the new museum, Marcia Tucker, provided me with a room painted orange. It was at the back of the museum facing Mercer Street. I came into that room once a month, and for 7 hours each visit, I performed art life counseling, tarot, and palm reading with museum visitors. Actually, my name is Jennifer Fisher. Please make believe we are now singing a song of appreciation to our pancreas.
Can you imagine I am Linda Montano's carbon copy? Thank you. I represent the third chakra, the third gland, the adrenals. Dr. Mishra taught me blah, 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 blah. Everything I wore was the color yellow. Shoes, coat, all clothing for the entire year from December 86 to 87. Das macht überhaupt keinen Sinn, alles zu wiederholen. My guide for that year was Alberta Hunter. I talked in a jazz accent with everybody but my family. And I had only 1 chakra a year that year, blah, 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 blah. The curator of the new museum, Marcia Tucker, provided me with a room painted yellow, blah, 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 blah. Actually, my name is Heidi Hartwig.
Can you imagine that I am Linda Mary Montano's twin? Thank you, I represent the 4th chakra, the 4th gland, the thymus. Dr. Mishra taught me about the chakras on December 8th, 1987 to December 8th, 1988. Everything I wore was the color green. Shoes, coat, all clothing for the entire year. Daily for a year, I stayed in a room painted green, 3 hours every day. Daily, I listened to the note D, 7 hours a day, using an oscillator. I intended to make my friends with compassion and my thymus gland that year. My guide for that year was Meride Lissier. I talked in a cowboy accent with everyone but my family. And I made only 1 chakra drawing that year. For 16 days, 2 collaborators lived with me at my summer St. camp located at the Art Life Institute in Kingston, New York. The curator of the new museum, Marcia Tucker, provided me with a room they painted green. It was at the back of the museum facing Mercer Street. I came to that room once a month for that year, and for 7 hours each visit, I performed art life counseling, tarot, and palm reading with museum visitors. Actually, my name is Danny Gallietti.
Can you imagine that I'm Linda Mary Montano's clone? Thank you. I represent the 5th chakra, the 5th gland, the thyroid. Dr. Mishra told me about the chakras. The color blue, shoe coats, all clothing for the entire year I wore. Daily for a year, I stayed in a room blue, 3 hours every day. Daily I listened to the note, 7 hours a day using an oscillator, intended to make friends with communication and my thyroid that year. My guide was Catherine Hawthorne. I talked in a British accent with everyone but my family, and I made only 1 chakra drawing that year. For 16 days, 2 collaborators lived with me at my summer sand camp located at the Art Life Institute, Kingston, New York. The curator of the new museum, Marcia Tucker, provided me with a room they painted blue. It was at the back of the museum facing Mercer Street. I came to that room once a month for that year for 7 hours each visit. I performed art life counseling, tarot, and palm reading. Actually, my name is Andrea Henke. Please make believe we are now singing a song of appreciation to our thyroid.
Can you imagine that I am Linda Mary Montano's look-alike? I represent the 6th chakra, the pineal gland. From December 8th, 1989 to December 8th, 1990, I wore everything purple. All my clothing for the entire year, every day. Daily, I stayed in a purple room for 3 hours. My intention was to make friends with nutrition. And my pineal gland. That year, daily, I listened to the note E from an oscillator for 7 hours. Mother Teresa was my guide. I talked in a Russian accent. I made only one chakra drawing. The curator of the new museum, Marcia Tucker, provided me with a purple room at the back of the museum, facing Mercer Street. Once a month for a year, I performed art life counseling, tarot palm reading, and invited visitors. My name is actually Magdalene Pirakos.
Can you imagine that I'm Linda Mary Montano's doppelganger? Thank you. I represent the seventh chakra, the seventh gland, the pituitary. Dr. Mishra taught me about the chakras. On December 8th, 1990 to December 8th, 1991, everything I wore was the color white. Shoes, coats, and all clothing for the entire year. Daily for a year, I stayed in a room painted white, 3 hours every day. Daily, I listened to the note F 7 hours a day using an oscillator. I intended to make friends with joy and my pituitary gland that year. My guide for that year was Dr. Aruna Mehta. I talked in a normal accent with everyone but my family, and I made only one chakra drawing that year. For 16 days, 2 collaborators lived with me at my summer Saint camp located at the Art Life Institute, Kingston, New York. The curator at the new museum, Marcia Tucker, provided me with a room they painted white. It was at the back of the museum facing Mercer Street. I came to that room once a month for that year, and for 7 hours each visit, I performed art life counseling, tarot, and palm reading with museum visitors. Actually, my name is Kathy Brew. Please make believe we are singing a song of appreciation to the pituitary gland.
And for Marcia Tucker. Some bright morning, when this life is over, I'll fly away to that home on God's celestial shore. I'll fly away. I'll fly away, oh glory. I'll fly away. When I die, hallelujah, by and by, we'll all fly away. Thank you, Glandettes and Gland Angels, Margot and Judith.